It's 7 o'clock. Hello! It's Monday, Mystery Card Monday. Tamara's Paper Trail. I am Tamara. Who are you? Who is playing along with me tonight? Along with Gerald, my screaming goat. So happy to have him back. Just wasn't the same without him kicking off the show, right? Yeah, and I bought 2 packs of batteries. Like, we've got batteries forever for good old Gerald. Hey, Melanie, hello. So Gerald will be with us for quite some time now. Very excited about that. I have a new friend. Who's my new friend? My new friend. I don't know what we should call him. He's a pencil. No, he's a pen. I don't know why I paid good money for this. It's a pom-pom. And Charlie's going to love it when he gets a hold of it. But he's so cute. I'm like, well, I could do like little puppet things with him. It's a really lousy pen, but I had to have him. He was just so cute. So I'm going to try to keep him away from Charlie. But anyway, he has no eyes, which is a little creepy. But anyway, he's my new prop. And of course, we got Mr. Finger. We got all the fun stuff, right? The things I spend money on. I don't know. Hello! Oh, look at all the people who are here. Holy cow. Distracted with my toys. We have Leslie is here. Hello, Leslie. Andra. Hey, how are you? Haven't seen you forever. Happy birthday week. Oh my God. I have never met a person who celebrates her birthday for a whole entire week. I'm like, yeah, I'm a year older. Woohoo. Not Andra. She's got like 7 days of birthday celebrations going on. She's like the queen of birthdays. Ah, hi, Bev. You're here for Bev. I take exception to that. You're here for Gerald. Okay. Catherine, hello. Donna, Debbie. Hey, how the heck are you? Enjoying summer. That much I know. Good for you. Hey, Barbara, Liz, Marcella, not playing too. I know it's too late for me, Marcella, and it's like 7:02. I am ready for bed. I've been up since about 4 a.m. Yeah, so I'm thinking let's just give a round of applause for me for looking as damn good as I do for being awake since 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay, all right. Anyway, I know you do. I know you, Andra. I'm like, yeah, okay, it's my birthday. That's nice. Hey, Sandy Marshall from Ontario. It should be a girl name, shouldn't it? I don't know. Miss something. We should have a name the cat pen contest. Hi, Paulette. Chris Stone's from Australia. First day of vacation. Excellent. And happy birthday eve to you, Nikki. Nikki's turning the big 5-0, ladies. Big 5-0. Round of applause for Nikki. Yep. Hi, Heather. Hey, Jody Mathena. How are you? I hope. And Heather and Gail and your birthday is your favorite day of the year. Wow. Okay, well, good for you. Christmas for me. Yeah, Christmas, Boxing Day. Yeah, those are my 2 favorites. Oh, yeah, Rebecca, you're all prepped and ready to go. The girls are sleeping. Excellent. You do a birthday month, Kim? Wow. Okay. I have trouble getting my people to celebrate me for an hour. So I don't think I can convince anybody for a week. But hey, Carol Tenney, how are you? Lillian. Husband ended up having a quadruple bypass surgery. Good Lord, Judy. That's right. You had messaged. That's right. And how is he recovering? And we pray that all went well. Because you popped in while he was having the surgery, which I was like distracting you. But Christine used to do all of your activities in 3 or 4 days. But I'm too old for that now. I have to have a nap in between. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, Liz. You can stay. Oh, Dana and Nancy. Yes. Hello. They're just having a little party for 2 over at Nancy's house tonight. Still eating. All right, fine. Wrap it up, ladies. Okay, fine. You can do the replay. It's okay. So, oh no, thank you. Not having difficulty with this one. You're not? No, I didn't, Nikki. I didn't. I'm looking for something because wait a minute, I'm having contests tonight, right? And did I even grab what I was supposed to grab? I don't think I did. Where is my? Hang on. Wait for it. I might not even have one in here. Where's my perfect pomegranate set? Hold on. Wait. Don't go away. Stay right there. I don't know where mine is. Hang on. Okay, I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm back. Gotta step over my slippers and trip over the dog and the garbage can. Okay. All right. So, I'm having a contest tonight. Hey, Virginia's in the house. Oh, there's Tracy. Hello. You saw that freezer in the garage open? No. Oh, Tracy. All right. Oh my. Okay, Tracy's having a worse day than me. Hang on. I can't do that. There we go. All right. Yeah, the camera is up anyway. Oh, Tracy, that's just gross. Okay. All right. Good. Glad to hear that, Jody. Hi, Bernice. Excellent. Okay. All right. Chris Kennedy, hello. All right. There's just too much chatter going on. I've got too much to read. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad you found us too, Judy. So I'm going to stop. No, I'm not going to stop rambling. You know me better than that. I'll talk for at least 10 more minutes. Perfect pomegranate. So this is a set that you can get for free when you have a $375 order or a $370 part, $375 party, something along the lines of $375. And this is very, very bright. Let's turn this down a little bit. Okay. Oh, hello, Melissa. Okay. All right. Try to play along. Excellent. Anyway, $375 gets you the stamp set, and that's very nice, but $375 is a lot of money if you're your only customer, and or if you're placing an order, it's still a lot of money. Even if you're having a party, that could be a lot of money. So I might have a few of these in my stash of awesomeness. You should see my stash. It's a good stash. So everybody who plays along tonight, I'll give you until like Wednesday at 7 o'clock at night to post your card from what we make tonight with this layout. So you don't have to play along tonight, but if you can come up with a card with these pieces and post it in the proper thread by Wednesday at 7 o'clock my time, I'll put your name in the draw for a free pomegranate set that I will mail to you at my expense because I'm swell like that. The mailman and I are on great terms. Yeah, I've got quite a few of these actually. Oh, honestly, Tracy, I've done it though. I've left the freezer open. Alicia's done it a few times, but nothing is thawed. We've caught it beforehand. But oh yeah, that's not awesome. But anyway, okay, he's gonna be keeping a low profile from you for a while, I'm thinking. But anyway, so that's what's going on here. Perfect pomegranate set. I also have one of the tree lot dies left. I had 3. I'm down to, hey, Princess is in the house. Okay. I'm down to 1 of the tree lot dies that you can get your hands on, maybe. Don't quote me yet. Donna. Yeah, he thinks I got something going on with the Stampin' Man because I see the Stampin' Man more than I see Craig. It's for sure. The Stampin' Man is the UPS delivery guy. But anyway. Yes, so in order to get your hands on the... No, it doesn't have to be. Oh, no. Jody, you've never played before, right? So, no, it's fine. You just have to use the dimensions. And you use whatever paper and whatever you've got. It doesn't even have to be current. It doesn't ideally even. Oh, okay, but Jody, you can't because you're in the States. So in order to get the tree lot dies, I've got 1 set left. You have to place an online order through my store for $120, and you get to pick out 2 $60 celebration items with your $120 order, but then I would also mail you the tree lot dies. But you're in the US, right? So I can't because you can't buy from me. But you can still play along. You can still play for this. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure, Barbara. I haven't used this one yet. I like this. I'm thinking I can do. I've seen some cute stuff, but anyway, free is my favorite. So why not? If you're gonna play along anyway, post the card, and you can always do something with it. You can always sell it. I don't know, but I've got 3 of them. I don't need 3 of them. So anyway, let's move. No, we're not going to move along. Another little plug, a shameless plug for Tamara's Paper Trail, because I am 5 weeks ahead, you guys, and this never happens in my life. So I'm like, maybe I'll get more people registered for my classes if I actually tell them about it more than a day and a half before the deadline to to actually register. Oh, Tracy, I feel bad for Merrick. Actually, he's in so much trouble. Anyway, this is my gathered wheat bundle class that I'm having on September 23rd. September 23rd, you guys. I've started cutting for it. It's crazy. It is $80 local, $90 long distance. There's also an option. So for that, you get the stamp set and the dies, which are fabulous. But that's a big ticket item, I realize. So if you just want the stamp set, there's a $40 option, stamp set and the class. And then if you want just the cards, because you already own the bundle, you can get that for $35. Or you can swap out the bundle or the stamp set. Like, I give you so many options, whatever you want to do. The product included is always the best deal. Just let me know what you want to do. September 23rd is virtual. It's via Zoom. You get recorded. You get the replay the recording, you get the live class at 6:30 Mountain Time, my time. And these are the 3 cards we're making. And I love them. I love them. I love this one the most. I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, thank you very much, Jody. Okay. Thanks, Nikki. Okay, well, I won't read all the comments. Anyway, that's what's going on there. Now we can make a card. It's 7:10. Usually, for anybody who's tuning in for this first time, we rarely start before 7:15, right? But you guys, like, because I always have so much to say about nothing. All right, so let's get back to here. We are going to make a card. I like this layout, and I realized after I made 3 of the cards, and I think they're so stinking cute. Wait, you know what? I think I've done this layout and or very, very similar probably 3 times before. But I think it's original. Like, I'm just like, oh, this looks really nice. Oh, this is so easy. Okay, here's our card. And then I went, yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done this several times. But that just underscores to me, A, that it's a great layout, very versatile, and B, that you don't really realize that you've done it before. Because I made 3 of them before. I went, oh, come on, you've got it. I must have made this card before. I think in the past, I made it actually more complicated. This is very simple for me. There's no embossing, which you guys know me. I like more layers. I like more embossing. These are really, really simple. So you can step them up. You can step them down. It's going to be fantastic. And I'm Jennifer. Okay. All right. Okay, there's chatter. Oh, you earned one. Yeah, Jennifer. Yeah, no one's going to pay for that. You don't want to pay for it. Okay, so let me okay, anyway, play along and you can be in the draw for the pomegranate because free is awesome. And hang on, because you know what happens every time I go live. I must be alert. You know, I should dust down here. I don't think I've dusted down here in 15 years. Yeah, you know what? I'm not even kidding. Wow. I'm looking at a picture that's got about an inch of dust on it. I should show you that picture. It's me from... Want to see a picture of me? Yes, you do. Sure you do. Why not? Squirrel! We'll make a card sooner or later, you guys. I promise. But I'm looking at this picture. Oh my god. Want to see it? Look at how much dust is on the back of this. Oh my god. Hang on. This is funny. Okay. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's turn it over. Look at this really funny picture of me. Oh my gosh, look at this. Oh, look at... Which one is me? I hear you cry. This is me and my best friend from university, Marianne. That's crazy. So I'm how old in this picture? I'm about 20, maybe? I don't know. Look at that. 80s hair. No wrinkle. Look at the eyebrows. Look at the eyebrows. No wrinkles. Wow. Okay. Here's another fun picture. Look at this. We will make a card, I promise you guys. Actually, Donna, she'll have at least a $500 deductible, I would think, on that. But anyway, look at this one's when my babies were babies. Short hair. I got no hair going on there. Anyway, 2012. Okay, I digress. There we go. I've dusted. I'm sure I won't start sneezing now at all. Okay, is everybody sort of ready? All right, okay. I know it's a throwback, right? Okay, so tonight we're making 3 cards. I think I put that in the post, did I? I think so. Anyway, I haven't actually used this stuff yet, so this is going to be a new card for me tonight. I made 3 other ones using this layout, but this one's going to be a different design. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with our card base, 8.5 by 5.5. We're going to fold it in half. Okay, let's start with that. So I've used tonight, this is Bermuda Bay, and I get it mixed up with Coastal Cabana, but this is the Bermuda Bay. Yes, it is. So when I mass produce, because I'm going to make all 3 of these tonight, I do everything at once. So I'll fold all 3 of my cards, my card bases. So here we go. Fold all 3 of them. You love the gnome paper. Isn't it fun? I'm still undecided, Virginia, about the creepy gnomes. I don't know. Some of them are cute, but those eyelashes make me very uncomfortable. Possibly because I only have 7 eyelashes. Fun fact about Tamara, when I get stressed out, I lose my eyelashes. So, yeah, when I look extra tired, it's probably because I have no eyelashes. Yeah, that's a little fun. I have no eyebrows either. Another fun fact about me. You guys think I'm not normal. I have no facial hair. Anyway, okay. So what else have we got here? We're going to have, we've got this strip of designer paper. So I think I got it right this time, where it is 3 by 12. Or depending on, you haven't had pie yet. Oh, for God's sake, you guys, come on. Yeah, oh, I have no eyelashes, so anyway, we won't go there. If your orientation of your card is going to be this way, then you're going to want the paper to be 12 by 3 high. So it depends on the orientation that you like. I always like mine this way. So 3 wide by 12 long is for me. I'm going to put that little guy away. And if you haven't figured it out from the rest of the pieces, we're going to chop this into 3 pieces at 4 and 4. Super simple. 3 by 4, 3 by 4, and 3 by 4. Done. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. 3 by 4. And you could probably have guessed that because this layer of cardstock is 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. So it's 2 ticks, 3 2 ticks by 4 2 ticks, which is just 2 ticks bigger than this. And I chose the crumb cake in this case because it matches with the base of your trees. Take the sunglasses from Happy Hippo and put it on the gnomes. Oh, Bev, you are genius. Hey, so the snorkel and the hippos, those go really nicely on the penguin. Super cute. Super, super, super cute. I like that idea. Yes. Okay, look at the big brain on Bev. Okay. Now what am I doing? I am adhering my cardstock, or my designer paper to my cardstock layer. So I'm going to do that. Why is it so bright? I really need to turn down these lights, I think. But can't be bothered, really. My sciatic is kind of acting up a bit today, so... I don't know. Went for a short little walk today because, again, I've been awake since 4. Rebecca had a migraine, so she was up throwing up in the wee hours of the morning. And like all of us, doesn't matter how old you are, you want your mom when you're throwing up. So I sat with her, held her hair, sat with her. And anyway, so we're super tired around here. So words are hard today. Poor lamb. She feels better today, though. Yeah, but she didn't go to work. Took a COVID test. Yeah, it's not COVID. It was just a migraine. I figured that, but just to be safe, because she works with the elderly. She's a companion to an older couple. I think he's 95. Or is he 97? I think he might be 97. And she's a spring chicken, I think, at about 85. Anyway, wanted to be safe. Safe on that score. But hi, Cherie, how are you? All right, so here, you guys, is the layout. Like, okay, so then all we need after this is scrap for the shape of the sentiment. Scrap or a shape for the sentiment. I don't know what I'm going to use yet. We'll see. We'll see. I might use my favorite. These aren't bold butterfly dies. These are my tailored tags dies. So I'm using something for the sentiment. And I'll show you a few options for that. And then our usual tools. Yeah, excellent. Nice, Sherry. Cherie. I want to call you Cherie, not Sherry. Sherry's with an S. Cherie. Yes, that's what I want to call you. I don't know if that's right or not. So this is the layout that I'm using. And then you can alter it. So I'm going like this. And then we're just going to decorate. I'm pretty sure I've done this before because it's just a bit of a no-brainer to have a 3 by 4 chunk. I'm sure I've done it with a layer behind that has been embossed. So you certainly can do that. But I'm going to show you now. Like, look, I've been talking for all of 9 minutes because I started at 10 after 7. So 9 minutes later, we're pretty much done. I'll decorate this with you now, but I'm going to show you where I went with this because you can do a few different things. So you can go straight on, obviously. You could go at an angle. You could go to the left or to the right. And then, you can have pieces wherever. You could have pieces to the left. You could have snowflakes on the right. You can just do whatever you want. Like we could have these guys kissing. I don't know. They could just be friends, or maybe they don't go on the same one. We can do whatever the heck we want. Okay. So here are the ones that I came up with earlier. This was the first one. I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this card. Look at this. Okay, well, I say I love it, but I don't actually love this part because the colors don't match of the green. So this is from the Santa paper. And I don't have the Santa bundle yet. Keyword. What is this? Rhinestone. I've always got little rhinestones stuck to everything. I found one on my pants the other day. I don't know. They're everywhere. All right. So the Santa paper, I love this particular sheet. And I would like to have a Christmas tree that matches that, but I don't. So I just grabbed my Taylor Tag die and I stamped the sentiment in Granny Apple Green, which is the green that matches here. Now, where I go a little bit crazy because I'm really particular about the matching, this is actually the Parakeet Party green. And this is Evening Evergreen. So there are a lot of different greens in here you can use. You can use this shaded spruce matches as well. But this doesn't match this, so it throws me off a little bit. And the angle of these is throwing me off a little bit. However, I found some new new toys in my stash. I'm like, oh, what are these? I haven't used these before. Let's use these. So these are adhesive backed sequins, which are fun. Oh, thanks you guys. Found one on the cat's tail. Oh, oh my gosh, that's funny, Shirley. When jewels and things on the animals. That's hilarious. All right, so this one, I just love the clean look of it. And I think I would just do maybe a different ribbon. But it's just so clean and crisp. You don't have to have anything more. So if you're mass producing for your Christmas cards this year, this is so quick and easy. Seriously. The Merry Christmas. Good question, Virginia. Thank you. I've got a bunch. I know better than to put these things away because I know that question is always going to count. So this Merry Christmas is from The Brightest Glow. Love it. And it fits perfectly on this third biggest, second biggest tag. Perfect. No, am I missing a tag? Oh, no, wait, what? Must be the third biggest tag. No, that's too big. Am I missing? Oh, if only Tracy had made me a holder to hold my tag. What? This must be it. I've run out of tag. There we go. Okay, it is the second biggest tag. Yes. Did y'all see my post that my friend Tracy? Okay, right? Yeah. Thanks, Tracy. Yeah. Now I have to stare at this all day long, every day. That she's so happy I exist. But it's hysterical, and I love it. On the back of it is a magnet sheet. So look, I've even used it. I've got a feather. And so I should not be having pieces sticking all over. And it stands up. This is, I think this one's from the Dollarama because I've got a few of these somewhere. I don't think it's IKEA. I think it's Dollarama. It's just going to help. Oh, stop that noise. Stop it. Oh, gosh, that was annoying. Somebody's phoning me. Okay. Anyway, so this is where I'm keeping my dies now. Anyway, that's from my friend Tracy. All right. Yeah, love you too. So glad you exist. Thanks. So to answer your question, Virginia, that's from The Brightest Glow. I'll leave these over here because I know somebody's going to ask another question. Okay, so then the next one I came up with, this doesn't have to be just Christmas, people. No, it doesn't. Look at this. Okay, watch this. Yes, they're fun, Bev. They're pretty. They're pretty. So this one, I haven't used this paper yet. I don't even know what it's called, but I have a lot of it. And I cut it, and I'm like, well, this is kind of fun. So it is no idea what it's called. No idea. So I'm not even going to try. I'm going to look, and sun prints. Okay, sun prints. There it is. And I matched it. So this has got a lot of the starry sky color to it, but I put it on a base of, let's put it in the field of vision, Tamara. I used it on a base of Night of Navy. And I did the white layer to make it pop. Nature's Prints. Thank you, Barb. Yep, that's some of the matching dies to that. This is actually from the Forever Fern. I think this is the first card where I successfully have used this die, or any of the dies. I can't seem to make them work. I've tried, but this really mimics this little image here for me. And the congratulations for that is from, this is a set you gotta have, you guys. I use it all the time. Who knew? Happy and Heartfelt. So that is this card. And then these little guys, I wonder if I put them away. I think I did. I did. Look at me go. I grabbed these. Don't know what they are, but I grabbed them. I don't know. They're in color, something or other. But I colored them with my Night of Navy blend because it was the wrong color. It was too light. So you know that you can color any of your embellishments with your blends and just make it matchy-matchy poo-poo. which is what I did. So these, tags. Why? Why do they have tags? I don't know. Anyway, I love this card. Congratulations. I'm going to make a whole bunch of those. Okay, and then the third one I did, it is Bev. See, there's a reason we're friends. We've got great taste in stamp sets. Okay, this one. Ready? Ready? I love Mr. Moosey. He's so fun. I finally got this set. I couldn't just, I'm like, but he's the only one I really, really, really like. They're cute. I'll use him too, I think, because a bird wearing boots, come on. But he's just so Canadian because he's got the toque. He's got the toque. I have that toque. I have a toque like that because I'm Canadian. Anyway, I colored him and I used the same paper. This is the Santa paper, and so I have one more chunk to use. I put a snowflake behind his antler and I colored him in the colors that really do pull out from this paper, but now I've hidden most of it from the snowflake. But this is Poppy Parade, and in here there's some Poppy Parade slightly. I used the shaded spruce and the Granny Apple Green, light and dark crumb cake. Cut them out. Yeah, the bird is cute. I know. Yeah. And then this sentiment, this Merry Christmas, comes from this one, which I was on the fence about for the longest time. But when I get free spending, then I get the sets that I think I like, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use a whole lot. So I used the Merry Christmas for this one. Yep. Because I like to have some religious ones. Yeah. Anyway. So he's super cute, right? Isn't he adorable? Now, I guess I should finish decorating these guys. I'm going to put these back in their little covers because they'll end up in the ink. And then we'll come up with something to decorate on these. It's only $7.27. Like, seriously. I could make 19 of them in this time if I would just stop yapping. Anywho. Okay. I think I'm getting a headache now. Yeah, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. Long day. Okay. All right, so let's get busy with this. Now, I'm popping up my layers on dimensionals because that's what I do. Got to have some dimension in here. And where is my pokey tool? There were other things I was going to tell. What else did I do this weekend? So what did I get up to? I have been taking the weekends off for the most part lately, and it hasn't been stressing me out. So that's nice. I did a little bit of shopping on Saturday. I went and I bought myself some new jeans. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Because my current jeans, I have one pair that I'm wearing now that fit quite nicely. And I have another pair that fit me quite nicely. But I realize and recognize that, oh, I have, like, it's all worn out in my thighs, which God knows how long I've been walking around town looking like that. They're right. You got the thigh. Anyway, I'm like, okay, well, I will throw away these jeans that have rips in the thigh/crotch area, and I'll pay extra money to go and buy new jeans with rips/tears in the knee and all over the legs, because that makes sense. I'm like, why is it okay to have rips and tears here, but not in my thighs? Like, we need to make that a thing, because I'm paying extra money to have rips in my knees, which makes me very uncomfortable. And I put my foot through the hole. It's a whole thing. Anyway, I went and bought these jeans because they were half price. They were only $35. So I bought them. And I bought this new tank top because I really like it. It hides all my bad bits. And it's not skin tight and it doesn't ride up. I'm going to New Orleans in a few weeks. I don't know. I'm going to have to walk around naked. No, I can't. I do have some clothes to wear. And I have a couple like rompers. But I've got, like, I can't be walking around with just the spaghetti straps. It's not okay. So I have to wear a bra. And anyway, I've got other tank tops, but they ride up. They're the bamboo ones that are so tight. And then if I sit down, they roll up and it's annoying. So these ones won't roll up. Anyway, we don't need to make it a thing, Jennifer. You don't want to see like the worn out thigh area. Okay, fine. We won't. But it's, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it's weird that it's okay to have like cuts in the knees. But anyway, I'm going to make these all the same. Nah, maybe I'll make one crooked. Should I make one crooked? I don't know if because this paper is straight. I don't know. This one's going to be all straight. Anyway, so I did that Saturday and then went over to my mom's. and hung out with my dad for a while on Saturday for a few hours. And then I went to Tracy's because we were prepping for our extravaganza. So I took all my stuff over to Tracy's and I had planned to cut. Did we cut one piece of paper? Heck, we did not. We talked a lot. We finalized a lot of details in our mind, which we may or may not remember a few days later. But anyway, I didn't get home until like 11:30, way past my bedtime. But it was good. It was nice to get out and just chill and have a girly night out. So that was nice. And then Sunday I did nada. I like to pamper myself on Sunday. It's like you do the deep conditioning, you do your legs, you do your nails. I always do my nails. These ones are this on taupe, one of my favorites. It was good for catching phones, but hard on the jeans. Okay. Watching this while lying in bed. Great bedtime stories and great visions and ideas for cards. Excellent. New Orleans. I know. I can't wait. Oh, go to Bourbon Street and get beads. Oh, I can't even wait. I'm so excited. New Orleans has been on my bucket list for a long time. And we were supposed to go 2 years ago, but then the pandemic happened. So, all right. I need to focus a little bit. So here are some pieces. So this is, the paper is from the gnome stuff. The gnome guys. And last week I showed you I had cut out a whole bunch of the pieces. I just sat here. We do have dies that cut out all my mushrooms. But those colors don't really go. I could color the little gnome guy and put him here. And actually this was a card I saw. Who made this card? Another Canadian. Oh, Lord. Hang on. I have to look now. Got to give credit. So that's what jarred my memory on this layout. Oh, she's from the Canadian newsletter. Hang on. I got to give credit. Tracy Elsom. Yeah, she's a Canadian. And so I saw the layout she had done. And so she had the little guy and she's colored him. Now, I could also use, let's see, what other animals do we have here? Okay, the guy with the dagger. We could do him. Or maybe, I don't know. That makes me very uncomfortable. But we got all these sleeping animals. We have sleeping, they're all sleeping. And maybe a little bird. Where can I put my little bird? He can sit on the moose, but he's the wrong color. I guess I could color him. Okay. Oh, thank you, Bev. I'm going to write that down. Don't flash for the beads. Don't carry a purse. No, I'm not carrying a purse anywhere. Like, I'm just, yeah. I know. We're going to be so busy, though, because we're there actually for a Stampin' Up! Function. Like, that's why we're going, right? So we're going to be busy in the day. We're just going to do some tours and so on and so forth in the evening. Yeah, it's going to be so fun, though. This doesn't go. Okay, and then we got this creepy rabbit. No, I can't. I think, should they? I don't want him. Okay, that's enough. But anyway, that's where this comes from. So I'm going to start with the moose. I think he's nice. Or the reindeer. He's kind of sleepy. I want him to hang down a little bit. Now, is it too much to have two of them? I think so, because they're facing the wrong direction. They're both sleeping. Sleepy creatures. So this is where you just kind of play and tell stories about your weekend. Okay, we're going to have to do something like this then. All right. You have a bunny with your moose. Yeah, was that bad? Was that good? Bunny and the moose? Bunny and a moose walk into the bar. I don't know, the bunny creeps me out. Okay, I'm going to pop this up. The beauty of these, guys, these iridescent snowflakes, is you can attach them with the dimensional, because look at the center of the snowflake. Look at that shape. It might just happen to be the size and shape of a dimensional. Genius. Love it. Okay. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Welcome to the show. All right, so we're going to go like this. I like my things, my pieces kind of overhanging. So I'm going to need to put some dimensionals on him now, so he's the same height as our snowflake. And there's no stamping on this guy so far. Okay, I should have. I actually kind of want his. Okay, I'm taking the one off his head because I don't want his head to be double thick. And by that, I mean his head is covering the snowflake, which is already popped up. So I'm going to go like that. There. Now, I can do a sentiment. Congratulations, that doesn't work. Do I have another Merry Christmas tape that's small? What have I got here? Let's see. That's too big. Let's see, what do I have, a small one? Or maybe I want a bigger. No, I want a small one. This is where I go down the rabbit hole for 20 minutes. Trying to find just the right Merry Christmas. This one might be a little too small. Maybe it'll be just right. Let's see. Let's not overthink it. It's only an hour-long show. Merry Christmas. Okay, so this is in the Bermuda Bay. So let's get out our Bermuda Bay. What else this weekend? Nothing really. I did a lot of coloring. I ate an entire bucket of pork rinds. Yeah, I did. Actually, 3/4 of a bucket. And then I said to Alicia, okay, this is the last day for pork rinds, and you need to throw these away. Not only do you need to throw them away, you need to soak them in water and then throw them away under like the leftover dog food, so that I'm not tempted to rummage through the trash for that. Like they're like, you wouldn't, Mom, you wouldn't go through the garbage. I'm like, no, I probably wouldn't. But like, I used to smoke, and I remember rummaging through the ashtray when you're wanting a cigarette. I would rummage through the ashtray, looking for a cigarette butt that wasn't smoked right down to the filter. So I didn't want to have any temptation to have any pork rinds. But anyway, cured my craving for junk food for quite some time. And it was okay because there's 0 carbs in them. So, oh yeah, they'll kill you. They're not healthy. But I just needed a couple days of unhealthiness. And so I got my fill of that. But yeah, I watched a lot of TV with Alicia. Did a lot of coloring. I've got a diamond painting on the go. I just ordered up, actually with some birthday money I got, I ordered up a new crochet bundle. So all the hooks and all the whatevers. So now I have to actually get myself some, I have wool here, but I got some patterns downloaded already, and I want to start doing some crochet things. I don't know. I need a new something. Trying to relax, but I can't just sit still. Like, I can't just watch TV and not be doing something at the same time. So, all right, now this guy, I'm going to put it right here. How cute is he? He's very cute. Very, very cute. Okay, and I'm just, okay. I actually want the small ones here. So, again, I don't want dimensionals on him because it'll be too high. So I want it over here, and then I'm going to put one here. Not on the snowflake, because then it'll just kind of float freely. Take off the lids. I always call them the lids. Like so. And oh yeah, that's the right size. I thought it might be too small, but that's really cute. Sorry for the glare. Now, do I have any Bermuda Bay blingy things? Or you know what might look cute or good? Are some of our... Oh, I need to go through these and put them in the proper... Oh, those are butterflies. I keep moving them. Every time I use them, they end up in a different spot. What are these? I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Like some of our neutrally, that's a word. These might go. These are like champagne. They will go, actually, and I think I'll probably end up with those. Let's see what else I got here. We could do some tiny gold ones. These are mislabeled. They say red and green adhesive back pearls. That's a lie. It's mislabeled. But there are all the Christmassy colors in there. These ones might look cute too. These are the Brush Metallic Adhesive Back Dots, which I use. I'm on about my 4th pack of these, and those go nicely too because they're close to the crumb cake color, but they're metallic. And then, but I'm looking at these. I was looking for the, I don't know where to put them. Oh, those are retired. Yeah, I like these ones. I was looking for the, hang on. for the ones that go with the Mans. Here, there. These ones might be too metallic. These are, I don't even know what they're called. These are called rustic metallic adhesive back dots. So those are a little dark, but you know what? They go with his paws, his hooves. Let's see what it looks like. Right here. Get out my fancy. This guy with the tip, the putty tip. Okay. All right, everybody's gone really quiet. Are you all, okay, I know you're still here. I see you here. It's all good. You're just working really hard, right? Okay. And my putty is kind of dried out, but I'm going to go, let's just see. I never push them down too hard because I tend to reposition them about 7 times before I actually decide on the final placement. You know me, I like my 3 doodads. I just don't know where I like to put my 3 doodads. Maybe I want my 3rd doodad up here, and I kind of do. I like things that kind of fall off the edge. I don't know why. I'm a complex woman. Cute, right? How do you sort your embellishments? Is it per catalog? No. It's kind of whatever lands. So this one, actually, these were all together because these were pieces from the Man paper, the He's the Man or whatever it's called. So those are in there just kind of by happenstance. I've used that word twice in the last 3 days. No, I just put them in containers. So generally, like these are the opal rounds, and they just ended, I ran out of room. So I have 2 or 3 in the same container. But when I have a lot of them, like on this, I know that I've ordered 3, 4, 5 packets of them. Then they all end up in one case by themselves. And then when they retire, they end up in a different zone in my desk. Café du Monde. Oh, for the beignets. Yes, Nikki. I've got a list of places to go. Janet Wakeland actually is in New Orleans, and she has given us the lowdown, the rundown, all the things. So we've all been treated well by her with as far as where to go and what to do, where to go for breakfast and lunch. And he doesn't go, so he's going to go here. I think he's just going to go. You just get to go on, Mr. Moose. Mr. Sleepy Moose. He doesn't get a snowflake. And of course, you can use any embellishment from anything. You can use any die cut that works. I mean, you could, or you don't have to do anything. You know what? I think the 3rd one's just going to be naked, maybe. Oh, you know what I'm going to use on these ones? I haven't used them yet. Where are they? So I find them a little weird. I'm not going to lie. Why would I lie to you? I'm going to try these adhesive back stars. Are these too weird? It's very pink. Maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I know. And see, I've had like no dough in over a month. I had an ice cream yesterday, a fudge bar from Costco. Oh my God, it was so good, you guys. It was so good. It was worth it. It was like 16 grams of carbs, and so that's fine. Whatever. I try to keep it to under 20, but it was so worth it. I was like, oh. But yeah, my stomach might explode after not. Okay, I don't even know what to do with these. After not having. Okay, you know what? My putty is dried out. That's the problem. I don't put the lid on, and so that's a problem. Yeah, we're going to see what happens. Oh, these will be stars on my trees. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put some stars on some of the trees. Like that. And we have some little stars. I don't think I want the little stars. I think I just want the big ones. Two. Let's see. 3. Ooh, it hangs over. That makes me happy. You know it does, because I just told you I like to hang things over the edge. Fun, I think. I don't know, maybe it's weird. Who knows? Discuss. All right, so he's going to get chucked over there. Now, Mr. Moose is crooked. That's okay. Do we want a bird on his head? Where's my little birds? But he's the wrong color, the bird. Why is everybody sleeping on these cards? I don't know. Okay, so he's going to get a Merry Christmas too because it's my favorite sentiment. I'm I'm a Merry Christmas kind of gal. So, hey, demonstrators, anybody else going to On Stage in Vancouver? Register tomorrow. I get to register at 9 a.m. If you're silver elite and above, you get to register at 9 a.m. And the rest get to register, words are hard, at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. And so I'm going to register. And I was really on the fence as to whether I was going to go or not. It's expensive. It's like you got the airfare, and it's the time away from the family, and it's $195 to register, and the meals and the taxis and whatever else. And then I went, oh, for God's sake, Bertram, like, you haven't been together with people in 3 years. It's going to be so fun. So fun. So I'm going. Oh, I'm not loving this. I'm not loving this one, you guys. This moose isn't doing it for me. I don't like the moose. Who else have I got? Could I do another deer? I don't know. I guess he's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it, but don't love it. Now, we're going to put a little guy over here because I don't. That's how I'm going to do it. Okay. Like that. Maybe he needs a bow tie, or maybe he needs like a tie or something. I don't know what he needs. Oh, Nikki says, oh, go easy on the bread, potatoes in. Oh, I will, for sure. We went out to State Maine and had, oh yeah, all the carbs, and we had a hangover for 3 days. Yeah, bloated and gross. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm going to try not to. I have to have a beignet. Beignet, is what they're called? Yeah. Yeah. I have to have one. I'm thinking of having, well, not the day before I leave because I don't want to be all bloated for the plane. But anyway, I won't be in ketosis when I go because I don't want that. Like, I want to make sure my clothes fit before I go. I don't know. I don't love this. I don't love that one at all. This one, let's just do a tag. Let's just do a Merry Christmas tag and get this one sorted. Okay. I need some white. So yeah, it's not my first rodeo. I know my body, and I know what's going to go well and what's not going to go well. And yeah, I don't want to feel gross. There's a lot of stuff I can eat that's not going to be all crazy with my body. I do know my body. So, okay. Pastas. I'm going to stay away from the pastas as much as I love them. I know those are bad, but you can't go to New Orleans and not have a beignet. Mm-hmm. Oh, does he need a jingle bell? That's a great idea. Lillian, you're a genius. Lillian's always got my back. Just have to find the darn things. Here they are. Here's one set of them. Jingle bells. Yeah, I like that idea. Yes, I do, Nikki. I do. I've been around and dieting all of my life. So. But I think I'm kind of over it now. I think I'm over, I don't know. Something is just kind of, excuse me, switched in my brain, which is good. Now I'm going to, okay, he needs the, he's going to need something here. Maybe he needs a jingle bell in his antler. So here's a bow. I think that'll work. We'll just fake it. We'll make it work. I still have been excited. Yes, Bev. Thank you. Yeah, I was like, I'm sure they have a mix at the store. And so Janet told us all the little grocery store that she goes to and her favorite blend of coffee. See, I'm just taking a carry-on, so we'll see what I can come home with. I have to change in LAX, and I only have an hour, not even an hour and a half, and I don't want to take a chance of anything going wrong or having to wear the same outfit, sweating. Oh my God. Okay, that's the weirdest bow ever. Okay. I'll be sweating. Okay. That's not okay. Okay. We're moving on from that one. We're going to go like this. and I'm going to stamp the Merry Christmas. I'm going to move on from this. I'm thinking actually of stamping this in crumb cake. I'm freaking excited. It is going to be so much fun. Right, Carol? The struggle is real, man. I don't know. I didn't really get too messed up. I gained a lot of weight when I was going through my divorce. I ate my way through that. I gained a ton of weight really, really fast. Like one of my colleagues thought, asked me if I was pregnant, to which, yeah, he's still recovering, I think, from that smacking I gave him. But anyway, then I lost the weight. I came home and I lost it all. But then when I had the kids, then I had another real problem because the relationship I had with food, growing up, we were taught it was a sin to waste food and so on and so forth. And growing up, my mom always had dished out for all of us. Like we had a small kitchen table and there wasn't a lot of room for all of the dish and everything. So we'd all sit down for dinner and she would dish out our meals. And generally I wouldn't really think of asking for more. And that was the end of that. But then when I had the kids, I would eat mine, but then it's like, well, you don't waste food. So then I would eat their leftovers, even though I wasn't hungry. It's like, well, it's only 3 chicken nuggets or whatever it was. And I'd eat it. And it just really was a bad scene. So I think I'm over it now. Now that the girls are older and they're not home half the time for oh, that's cute. They're not home for meals. Like Alicia works so much now. Okay, I'm just looking. So she's not home for most dinners. Rebecca is a very fussy eater. Craig is too. He's, anyway, I think I'm kind of done with the whole, okay, look what's going on here. Oh, okay, I think I like that. This is part of a 2-pack. I don't know what it's 2-pack for. Oh, yes. Olivia Newton-John died. I know. It's hard to believe. So she was 75, I think it was. And that movie is 44 years old. So she was like 30. Was she like 32 when she made the movie? She was way older than John Travolta. But looked so good for her. Like in that movie, she was just amazing. Okay, so this ribbon I'm using, it's part of the Olive and Sahara Sand combo. So it's not crumb cake, but I think it works. So I'm going to use it. 73, yeah. Anyway, she was 30 or 32 when she did Grease. Look at that, 753. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm kind of liking this card. The other ones, I wasn't so much. I'm going to grab my white, which I have lost. My white, where are you, white? You were where you were supposed to be, and then I used you, and I didn't put you back. Here you are, here you are. This is an old roll of our white baker's twine. I don't need this. I'm cutting you. So this is kind of a new thing now. When I use these tags, I like to cut the wide ribbon, and then I cut some baker's twine, and I tie the ribbon with the twine. So I'll do a knot. No, I won't. Yes, I will. Sure. When it's baker's twine, it's not too bulky. Yeah, Xanadu. I know. I listened to that. My girlfriend had bought me that tape for my birthday, like in high school or junior high, I think it was. We later ended up roommates. Now that I think about it. Anyway, she had bought me it was one of the first tapes I owned. Olivia Newton-John, Xanadu. I listened to that for years. Over and over and over and over and over. Okay, that is stinking cute. I like it. So you can put it at an angle. Absolutely. Why not? Let's do this one at an angle because I didn't do the other ones. I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to put that one there. But then the rest has to be flat. Oh, but I want it popped up. So you know what? I'm going to get a double decker this one. Too high. A double decker. And then this one I'll do one here. One here. Okay, so don't forget tonight, if you play along, post your card. I'm going to take pictures of mine, and then I'll put it in the comments. You know the drill. And then you're going to post yours in the comments. And if you post one by Friday, you're in my draw. I'm trying to think if any of these work. Gold. No. You'll be in my draw for the pomegranate set. No. These ones might be too green. A little bit too dark. These ones are definitely too dark. Okay, what else can I use? I could just use clear. These ones are white. Decisions. What should I use? She was 29. Okay. I was close, Bev. I was close. Yeah. Oh, really? Only 5 years older. Okay, good to know. Look at all I'm learning. All right. I need to make a decision because it is 7:56. These. I don't know, but I want. I guess I can. I can do what I want. Where are the other ones? Let's go. Here. I want a small one. I think they work. I can also use pearls. Yeah, I know these work okay. Oh, I might even like this one the best. I love that. I do. Making this a little bit smaller because it's not going to fit in the card properly. I do like a long tail on my twine though, so I'm not going to make this too cute. Cute. I love it. Look at that. 7:57. Bam. The moose is weird. Don't like the moose card. Let me take this off. I'm going to make another one that looks like this. This is weird. I don't like it. This guy's cute though. I like him. And then this one's really nice, except I don't like the color of the ribbon because it doesn't match. I might rework that ribbon. I might not. Life might be too short. I'm sure somebody would still like to get it. And then this Mr. Moosey. This one makes me happy. These are the ones I'll post. And this one, that's not Christmassy at all. I'm going to make a bunch of these, though. In all my spare time, right? There you go. Oh, God, mangled snowflake. There you go. So that is it for tonight. I hope you managed to make some cards. And if not, I hope you will. And then post them by 7 o'clock my time on Wednesday. Oh, speaking of Wednesday, you'll be busy at 7 o'clock on Wednesday because you're going to pop in right here on Wednesday for the 5 back garage sale, the sequel, where Tracy is taking over this page. So Tracy is going to be your MC for the evening. I was at our house, people, on Saturday. Oh my goodness. You are going to get some deals on some fabulous stamp sets worth a heck of a lot more than $5. She has like 3 buckets of the stamp sets. And then if there's time, you're going to get to the ribbon and to the scrapbook. You're going to have, oh my gosh. Shirley, I'm going to make these ones for the swap. I'm going to make these ones because I love it so much. Yeah, that's the one I'm going to do for my swaps for New Orleans. Anyway, back to Tracy. She's, you might not be there for, well, yeah, I guess not, Nikki. You're turning 50. Don't even bother. You can watch the replay. But on Wednesday, pop in. So many deals to be had. Like I had to fight myself from taking a lot of the deals because I'm like, no, you just got rid of your stuff. So right here at 6:30 Mountain Time, Tamara's Paper Trail, but it'll be the Paper Pusher is your host. I'll be watching along, but same format as before. It's going to be fast and furious. You need to be ready to type. Lots and lots of deals. So she was going to do I'm not sure if it's still happening, but she was going to do a quick video on how it all happens. But if you saw my online $5 sale. You know how it works. You comment, she's going to have to figure out which comment came in at the timestamp that was first. It takes about 5 days to get all that sorted out, and the shipping is going to be porch pickup, or it's $20 to mail it, or whatever. She'll tell, like if it's a single one, you can get it mailed for, you know, $3.50 or $5, whatever it is. But that all takes time. Anyway, so that's going to be Wednesday. Be here. You don't want to miss it. And even if you don't want to bid on anything, it's just a hoot. It's a lot of fun. So check that out. Tomorrow night at 7, I will be here for Check It Out Tuesday. Is the plan. You never know. Life keeps throwing me these curveballs, but I plan to be here, and I don't know what we'll be doing, but I'll come up with something. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm going to take pictures of these right now, and I'm going to post them on the page, and you guys can do the same. I will see you tomorrow. Have a fabulous evening. Have a fabulous day, and see you tomorrow. Where's Gerald? See ya.